Hey guys, Explicit Mods here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to do the full Origins Easter egg. This is going to be a very in-depth tutorial to make it completely noob-proof, so I hope you guys enjoy. The first thing we're going to need to do is get the discs and the parts. So for the blue disc, you can find it in the tank station at the two locations I shoot at, and just to let you guys know, when I shoot in the video, it just means I'm pointing out locations, so take note of where I shoot and look there for the disc. So once you have the blue disc, you need to get the blue parts. To get the blue parts, you have to just wait till it's snowing out, and then you have to go dig a bunch, and that's the only way you can get blue parts, just digging everywhere when it's snowing. So I recommend just keeping a zombie whenever it's snowing and digging everywhere. Alright, so for the next one, the red disc, you can find this in the church. There's many locations that you can find it at. I'm going to be shooting at all of them. You're going to see me shoot underneath the tank. There's a location that you have to actually move the tank to get at. So if you don't see it anywhere else, make sure to move the tank and check there. It doesn't usually spawn there, but just in case, because I had to spawn there once and I was looking around for like 30 minutes, but yeah. Anyways, to get the red parts, the first one can be found by killing the first Bioshock zombie at round 8. He will drop the first red part. The second red part can be found by shooting a plane up in the sky. It doesn't appear right away, so just keep checking up in the sky. It's a plane that's glowing orange. Just watch out for it and shoot it down. The part will fall down in between two of the big areas where the guy steps down on. You'll know where it is. You'll see it glowing. The third red part can be found by going to the back of the church where generator 6 is. I believe that's generator 6, and you need to turn it on, and once it's on, the box right beside generator 6 will open up and it'll give you the last part. Alright, so now for the purple disc. There's only two known locations for this disc, and that's right beside Juggernog on the table or in the wheelbarrow near Juggernog. I will be showing the locations in the video, so keep note. And to get the purple parts, you have to take the tank and you have to jump off at certain locations. It's pretty clear where you have to jump off, but I recommend getting one player to go the first way around until it cools down. So take the tank, and when it starts cooling down at the tank station, get two more people, because there's two places you have to jump off at. And have one person jump off at the first part, second person jump off at the second part. And that's all the locations for the purple parts. So now for the yellow disc, this can be found around the stamina up, just in that general vicinity. I will be shooting at all the locations once again, and once you have the purple disc, in order to get the parts, it's pretty simple. You just have to go inside the big robots that stomp down on you. I mean, if this is the first time you're hearing this, maybe it's not that simple, but it is pretty simple to do. Really, all you have to do is go to one of the places that the robot stomps down at. You have to look at which foot has a light on it. One of the foots will have lights. You have to go underneath that foot and shoot the light right before it stomps on you, and it'll open up and you'll go inside of the robot, and right in front of you will be a yellow part. You want to do that to all of the robots, and you want to make sure you have all three parts. So once you're done that, you want to open up the Pack-a-Punch, and you want to find the musical disc. This can be found in 3 different locations that I show in this video. Once you have the musical disc, head downstairs where Pack-a-Punch is, and you'll find a gramophone down there. Place it on the table, and a secret passage should open up. I call this place the Templar Sanctum. Once the Templar Sanctum is opened up, take the gramophone back, and get ready for the next part of the Easter egg. Now once you have all the parts, you want to get the last part by heading to the crazy place. And say if you're going to get the wind staff, you want to head to the wind place for the crazy place. Once you're inside the crazy place, you'll see some weird rock holster kind of thing. If you walk up to it, a crystal will appear and you can take it. So you want to go to all the crazy places for each staff and get the correct crystal. And you can find the ice crazy place behind the church where generator 6 is. You can find the fire one at the spawn. You can find the wind one right beside Juggernog, and you can find the last one, which is lightning at Stamina Up. You want to get all the crystal parts, and you want to head back to the Templar Sanctum. At the bottom of the Templar Sanctum, you'll see little holsters. This is where the staffs go. You can build your staffs there once you have all the parts. So you want to make sure everybody has a staff. Now the next part is a little bit tricky. We have to do a bunch of puzzles in the crazy place, so have everybody head over there. Except the fire staff guy, he doesn't need to. He can like train a zombie or something. We're going to start out with the first one, which is the purple one. At the purple place, in the crazy place, you'll see there's a piano. It doesn't actually look like a piano, but it is a piano, and you'll see piano notes on the rock beside it. I will be posting a picture down in the description on how to decrypt these notes and which ones to hit. Just go down in the description and click the link. It's fairly simple. Once you're done the purple one, head over to the ice one. I will explain that right now. On the wall at the ice place, there is a pattern, or there is an image. On this image relates to one of the stones that are flipped upside down right above you. You want to shoot the correct stone according to which image is on the wall. If you shoot the correct one, the stone will flip around. You have to make all of them flip around to complete this puzzle. So I have a little diagram I made and uploaded. It's in the description. It doesn't show every single symbol, but it shows most of them. If there's a symbol that is not on the link that I provide, it's pretty simple to figure out. You just shoot a stone. If it doesn't flip upside down, then it's the wrong one. If it does flip upside down, then that's the correct stone according to whatever image you have on the wall. So once you have the ice one done, head over to the wind place. This one's probably the most complicated. I'm going to leave a picture down in the description once again. The picture does explain everything to do. It explains how to decrypt it, but you don't actually have to look at that. If you want, you can just look at the actual picture and copy what pattern it is in the picture. That's what I did. All you need to do is look up and shoot the little circular things. It will spin around, and you have to make them spin around to the correct pattern. Okay, now for the fire one, you're gonna need to kill a bunch of zombies at the fireplace in the crazy place. You'll see little cauldrons at the fireplace, and you have to fill these cauldrons up. Well, you don't have to fill them up, but you have to make them light on fire. You have to make all 4 of them light on fire, and you can just do that by killing zombies right beside the cauldron. Okay, now we're gonna have to do the challenges. So for the challenges, let's start out with the lightning one. You're gonna find a bunch of switches around the map that you can go up to and press X, and the switch will flip around. So basically one of the switches will be sparking. You want to go up to the sparking switch and flip it around until it stops sparking, and then another one will start sparking. You want to go to that one, you want to find it, and you want to flip it around till it stops, and then another one will, and you want to keep doing that about 6 to 8 times, and you should hear Samantha say something, that means you're done. Now let's do wind. For wind, you'll find these balls that have smoke coming out of it around the map. I do show all the locations in the video, so pay attention. You just want to shoot this. You just want to shoot the ball towards Pack-a-Punch, so that way the smoke is heading towards Pack-a-Punch. It's fairly simple to do. For ice, pretty simple too. There is gravestones around the map, or tombstones, whatever you may call them. You just want to shoot them with the ice staff, and then you want to shoot them with a regular gun, and it'll break the tombstone. There's 3 of them around the map. Once again, I do show the locations. And now we're going to do fire. Fire is the most complicated because we have to decrypt something. So what you want to do is head over to the church. You want to have the guy with the fire staff go over there, and you'll notice there's a bunch of torches on the bottom level, and right below the torch there's numbers. Below one of the torches there's actually blood. The blood is covering a number, and that number is 4, just to let you guys know. So in order to decrypt this, you want to go to the top level of the church, and you'll see on the wall near the box, there's a bunch of magma things, like little circular magma things. This is what you're going to need to decrypt. I'll leave a picture in the description to decrypt it. Basically, you want to only decrypt the ones that are actually on fire, the ones that are red. You want to do it from left to right, but when you get to the door, you want to do it from left to right. So the first 3 numbers you want to take, the first 3 numbers that you decrypt you want to take, and you want to put blood in front of it. So say if you got the numbers, I don't even know if these are the numbers, I'm just going to use it as an example. Say if you got 4, 5, 6 as your numbers, you want to do blood 4, 5, 6, as in shoot the torch that has blood on it, which I explained earlier is the number 4 underneath the blood, and then you want to do 4, 5, 6. Well, that doesn't make much sense because you just shot the 4, but I'm just using it as an example. So you want to shoot blood, and then you want to shoot 4, 5, 6. You always want to have blood in front of whatever 3 numbers you have gotten, and that is how to decrypt it. Now once you have done all of the challenges, head to the bottom of the excavation site in the Templar Sanctum. You'll see these little rings, sorry, not little rings, pretty large rings actually, and they have lights on them. You'll also notice there's levers around the Templar Sanctum. You just want to go up to the levers and pull them, and it'll make the colors switch. You want to line all the colors up. So say if you're doing the ice staff, you want to do all the colors blue, and same for the fire, same for the wind, like fire is red, wind is yellow. And once you have all the colors the same color, you'll notice that there's these little energy balls below the rings, and if you're doing the ice staff, you want to shoot the blue ball, it'll start glowing, fire staff, red ball, and so on. And once you have done it, you'll see the ball fly away, and you want to do that for all of the balls. Okay, now we can go get the ultimate staff. So in order to do this, you have to go back to the crazy place, and you want to, where you got the crystals from, you want to put your staffs in there. So everybody put their staffs into the holders in the crazy place, and then you have to kill a ton of zombies in there. You can just shoot them, you can do whatever, you can kill them whatever way you want. But after you have killed enough zombies and the staff has taken enough souls, Samantha will tell you that you can take the staff. It'll also appear if you hit the back button to open up the menu. I believe it highlights the staff if you have completed it. So once everybody has their ultimate staffs, just pick them back up from the holsters and get ready for the next part of the Easter egg. So for the next part, you're going to want to go into the robots and put your staffs down. Each robot, you have to put a different staff in. The one near the church, you're going to want to put the ice staff in. That robot is actually called Freya. If you want to know where to get the names from, inside the robot, if you look up a little bit at the middle, there'll be a name. So the one by the church is Freya. These are all Greek gods that are relevant to a certain element. So put the ice staff into the one at the church, and the one in the middle, you want to put the wind staff in. That robot is Odin, and the robot near the tank station and Speed Cola is Thor. Thor is lightning, so you want to put the lightning staff in there. Now you might be wondering, where does the fire staff go? Well, you want to head down to the Templar Sanctum, and there'll be a 5th holster now there. You want to put the fire staff in that 5th holster, and then all the staffs will disappear and reappear in the main holsters. You just want to pick them back up and get ready for the next part of the Easter egg. And now what you want to do is actually get the bracers. If you don't know how to get the bracers, there's a bunch of boxes around the map. If you kill zombies nearby, it takes their souls. You have to fill up all of the boxes. Just a note for you guys, if the robot stomps down on the box, it actually resets it. So try to do it before the robot stomp down. Once you have done all the boxes, you'll get a challenge. You just want to go up to one of the challenge boxes and open it, and it'll give you the bracers. So for the next part, everybody wants to head down to the tank station. You'll find these little stone tablets there. You want to pick them up. Actually, not everybody needs to do this. Only one person needs the Odin bomb. And this is how to get the Odin bomb. So if everybody wants to get the Odin bomb, go for it. But only one person needs to. So you want to get the stone tablet, and then you want to head to the church. At the top floor of the church, you'll find a water basin. If you hold X on it, it'll put the tablet inside the water basin. And you want to punch a ton of zombies there. And when you punch them, the stone will fill up with souls. And once you have your stone filled up, if you take it, you'll notice at the bottom left-hand corner that your stone is now clean. If you step in any sort of mud, you'll hear Samantha say you have failed. And you'll see your stone tablet get dirty, so you cannot jump in any mud for this next part. If your tablet does get dirty, just go back to the water basin and hold X on it. It'll clean the tablet and you can restart. So what you want to do when you have a clean tablet is make sure the tank is at the church, and you want to head to the hole at the corner so you can drop down near the workbench. And when you're near the workbench, just jump onto the tank from there and take the tank all the way around to the trenches. You want to jump off where I jump off in the video and just head back to the tank station and put your stone tablet back on the table where you got it from. Now you're going to need to punch zombies again near the stone tablets and fill it up with souls. When you're done filling it up with souls, you'll see an Odin bomb appear on the table. Once again, not everybody needs the Odin bomb, but everyone can get it if they want to. It actually will replace your monkey bombs, and your monkey bombs will replace the Odin bombs. So take note about that. Once you have the Odin bombs, you want to head back to the crazy place, have everybody put their staffs in the holsters in the crazy place, and then you want to go back to the real world. You'll notice that all the robots come at once now. All 3 of them come at the same time. You'll also notice that only 1 foot is open. Like 1 foot out of all 3 of the robots will have the light on it. So you want to find that foot, and it'll be the same one each time. Once you have found it, have somebody go inside of the foot, and while that person is going inside of the foot, have somebody else who has the Odin bomb go to Stamina Up. Outside of the map at Stamina Up, you'll see a broken down plane, and you'll see a cracked surface near the plane. When the person is inside the robot, at the location that the yellow part is usually in, you'll see a button. It's a red button. You want the guy to click X on the button, and you want him to listen for Fire Link activated. You'll hear that voice. If you hit the button again, somebody will say Fire Link deactivated, but you want to activate it, so only hit it once. When Fire Link is activated, have your teammate tell the guy in your Stamina Up that Fire Link is activated, and that person needs to throw his Odin bomb towards the broken plane at the cracked surface. It'll open up the cracked surface, and you'll be ready for the next part. Okay, for this next part, you guys want to get ready, because you're going to have to fight about 10 of those Bioshock guys. I recommend getting a zombie at the end of the round and having the guy who has the wind staff train around the spawn where the challenge chest is, because that challenge chest has a zombie blood, and if something goes wrong here, if everybody goes down, he can just grab the zombie blood right away and revive you guys. And also make sure everybody has their staffs for this part. It'll really help towards killing these guys. Okay, so what you need to do is get the Maxis drone, and you need to throw it down. You want to throw it down near the broken plane. The Maxis drone will go over to that broken surface, and a bunch of guys will jump out of it. Now you're going to need to kill all of these Bioshock guys. And once you have done that, you're going to need to get zombie blood. I'm going to teach you guys a little trick on how to get it here. The guy with the ice staff can shoot these flaming chariots around the map. I do show all of the locations in my video. You want to shoot all of the chariots within 30 seconds, and all of them will go out, and a zombie blood will appear at the top of Pack-a-Punch. Whoever isn't Takeo has to take the zombie blood and look up into the sky. You'll see a plane that is glowing blue. You have to shoot it down. And by the way, for that chariot thing, you can only do that once every 3 rounds. Once the plane has been shot down, you want Takeo to get zombie blood, and you want him to run around Pack-a-Punch. Around Pack-a-Punch somewhere, like around that side of the map, you'll find a zombie. He looks like any other zombie, but only Takeo can see him when he's in zombie blood mode. He is invisible to everybody else. For this reason, I recommend keeping a zombie at the end of the round. Since the zombie looks like every other zombie, you won't know which one is which. So keep a zombie at the end of the round and have Takeo look for the zombie in zombie blood mode. You want to kill the zombie, and he will drop the Maxis drone. You want to pick up the Maxis drone. After you have done this, you want everybody to head to the bottom of Pack-a-Punch in the Templar Sanctum. You'll see zombies spawning with white arms. You just want to set up some sort of strategy down there so you don't want to die. What I did, we had everyone camp down at the staffs, and we put claymores everywhere, so that way if we got overrun, we could just back up and they would all the zombies would just die. But when you're down there, you want to hit a bunch of zombies with your bracers, and after doing it a ton of times, you should see a little stone tablet appear. If you pick it up, it'll upgrade your bracers, and say if you have the ice staff, it'll give your bracers an ice ability. If you have the fire staff, you'll get a fire ability, and so on. So you want to do that for everybody, have everybody get the upgraded bracers, and once you're done that, you want to head back to the crazy place. You want to put the staffs back into the places in the crazy place, not in the Templar Sanctum. You want to put them in the holsters in the crazy place once again. and you want to punch a bunch of zombies with your bracers. If you guys get overrun and people go down, you can pick back up the staff and you can revive them, do whatever, but you need the staffs inside the holsters in order to do this. The final step of this Easter egg involves the Maxis drone. After you have filled up the crazy place with enough souls, you want to get the Maxis drone and you want to throw it right in the middle of the crazy place. You'll see a blue light appear in the middle. Just have everybody walk into the blue light. This will complete the Easter egg and this will give you the cutscene. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked it, make sure to leave a like, and if you got any questions at all, leave a comment, I will answer you. And make sure to subscribe. I'll see you guys later.
As the gates to Agartha opened, the 4 heroes were rewarded with riches beyond imagination. From that day forward, they knew that Samantha would keep them safe. Forever.
You're getting everything wrong. I told you before their eyes should be blue.
It's my turn, Eddie. I can do whatever I want.
But you don't even know how to play properly. Girls don't know enough about zombies.
What's the choice of it, children? Make sure the windows are locked before you come down to the basement.
We'd better do what your dad says. I didn't even get my turn.
Tomorrow, Eddie, you get to make the rules. I promise. Come on, Fluffy.
I wish the heroes in our stories were real, Sam.
I know what you mean. But we will make everything okay. My dad says he has a plan.